farmcare to browse house brands such as Quality Choice and Puritan's Pride. Get health tips, learn about sales specials and much more. Farm Care for your wellness, comfort and privacy.
The biggest party in sport is back for the 10th year of CPL, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots return as the champions. CPL will be bigger, better and louder than ever, with more sixes, more entertainment and more of the world's best players. And this year there's also women's games, with the Women's CPL taking place right here in St. Kitts. The games are between the 31st of August and the 4th of September. Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at Warner Park. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Attention all drivers.
All right, welcome back. It's time now for some information, and we'll get back into all the entertainment afterwards. Let me say good morning to Sergeant Henry, who's in the studio with me. And for those of you who are listening, we also have the option for viewing as well, which is on YouTube. Greetings and welcome. Morning.
Good morning. And how are you, GQ?
I'm doing good, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. What's on the table for discussion this morning?
Road signs again. As we know, we have cricket this week and we have next week. We have 60 starting from today. 60 cricket starting from this morning at 10 o'clock.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Sure.
The box office for people who are attending the game for today and want to purchase the tickets today.
Is on
The box
East
office, yeah, it will be open at 9 this morning.
Okay. Well, they have time.
Yeah.
Right. So as I said, road signs. Traffic signs are road signs, or road signs are signs erected at the side or above roads to give instructions or to provide information to road users. Instructions. Yes, we have signs up giving instructions saying one way or no entry or exit. Warning if there's something being done. Like this week, they are resurfacing the road at up Central Cairn. That's between the Guides Tree to Anglican Church. That's a warning sign letting you know work has been doing up there, has been done or carrying out up there. So you cannot drive up on that road. And from information, it should last 3 to 4 days. So by next week, the road will be accessible again. So you'll see a sign there saying no entry or road work being done. As this morning I said road signs. And for the cricket, as usual, we always have signs and cones placed in particular areas. For the game this week, which is from the 24th to the 28th, Victoria Road will be a one-way, so no traffic will be allowed to flow from north to south. You will flow from south to north. Parking will be only permitted on one side, and that is on the western side of Victoria Road. So there will be cones on the eastern side, so no parking will be allowed there. At East Park Range, you only can park on the eastern side. You won't be allowed to park on the western side. And the road directly behind of NHC that runs from east to west or west to east, no traffic will be allowed to flow from east to west. You'll be able to flow from west to east, go out on Wellington Road. So you won't be able to travel both ways on that road. And on East Park Range, traffic will be only allowed to flow from north to south. So you come from Taylor's Range and you come down on Lozak Road. And also parking will not be permitted for the public on Lozak Road between East Park Range and Bird Street. That's the road before the police station. Those parking are for VIP personnel only. So if anybody park in these areas, remember your vehicle will be towed. And as I said last week, the tow fee is $200. So do not park where you see cones. Do not drive where you know you cannot drive, because police and traffic wardens will be out. And if you violate the law, you will be penalized. So I'm asking you, please, to refrain from doing such and adhere to the signs and other things that will be on site that you cannot use that area. Also, as I said last week, public work was supposed to start work at Taylor's Village, directly behind the Beach Island and the Washington Archibald High School. Well, I want to inform the public that they are putting 4 speed bumps or sleeping police. Well, 2 already been done, and 2 more will be there. So when you're driving across there, please to take your time. Remember, the sleeping police or the slow bumps will be across there.
All right. The lines are now open, 465-2555. Now, if you want to address any other issue, you can do so now. Let's take our first call for this morning. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, man.
Yes. Sergeant Henry?
Yes, Culture.
Yes, this is police without pay. I will always support any police who doing their work. Because you got some police that see wrong things going on the street and they turn their back. Last week, a caller to a radio station had Miss Rose wrongly accused. Said that Miss Rose hate her because she ain't from here and all that kind of thing. Miss Rose do not watch face. Miss Rose look at her work. Because one time Miss Rose's son was attempting to break the law. She tell him, look, anyhow you break the law, I summons you. I don't care how much child you belongs to me. Summons you. But I didn't get a chance to defend Miss Rose. But I'm saying this. People, if somebody ain't do something, don't go and say they do it. Be frank and fair. Miss Rose ain't discriminating against nobody. That is the reason why all kind of people hate Miss Rose, those who want to break the law and get away. I have seen Miss Rose stop pastors in car and do what she had to do to them. So how they could say that she looking at face? Well, anyway, 1982 came into law that any motorcycle riders supposed to have a helmet. And more so, they're supposed to have 2. One in case they're going to carry a pillion. We heard of an accident the other day with a motorcycle, and the pillion fell off, and the pillion has gone to the great beyond. It's so sad that that got to happen. So I am saying, since the law is there for them to use a helmet, we got enough police out there on the road, let them enforce the law. Any one of them you catch without a helmet, carry out the law, enforce the law to them. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to tie up the line because other people want to come in and make input.
All right, Culture.
Thanks, Kahalo.
Okay. All right, later.
Nice, man. You want to respond or you want to take another call?
As he said, yes. Each person, as long as you're a pillion or you're the rider of a motorcycle, you must wear a helmet. It's an offense.
Okay. Good morning, you're live.
And good morning, Sergeant.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let me hear you. She ain't answering, boy. She ain't now. It's a liar we're looking, but she's not. I thought she was officially a part of the club, but smart, boy. Sergeant?
Not yet.
Okay then. We're going to groom you. We're looking a lie in a smart way, but you didn't grab the bait at all this morning.
Okay.
Anyhow, in relation to what you just said, it's straightforward. And for me, even with the cricket, what person can do is either carpooling or catch one of the public transportation. Because you know, especially with the cricket, the signs are going to be there. And it's there for a reason. So it makes no sense you come into town, you can't get no parking space, you park illegally, and then you have to pay $200. So that is my appeal to the general public. Unless you have a lot of money to give to the government, you can go and do. But as the sergeant said, if your vehicle is being towed, it's going to be $200. So nobody can say they didn't know. I'm looking forward to coming to the cricket. And the signs, when you are put on the signs, person need to abide by the sign. Sometimes person have this tendency taking up the cone or taking up the signs. And I always believe if police or person continue to do that and they are being caught, they should pay the penalty, the full penalty of the law. the signs are always erected for a reason. Even when they're doing the road, some persons, they get frustrated, but at the end of the day, it is for our own benefit. When they finish doing the road, everybody benefit, because you don't have to buy shocks, you don't have to buy tires so fast, because the road is much better. So just one person to govern himself. And Sergeant, as I always tell you, when I see you personally and publicly, you're doing a great job. So you have a good day. Have a good day.
Thank you, Carlo.
I'll let you respond.
Yes, as you said, the signs are there for instructions. And yes, when the road is already resurfaced, yes, everybody will benefit from it. So when it's carrying out, let us just abide and adhere to the laws and the signs that the work can go smoothly. You said yes, when they take up the signs, yes, as long as somebody park between a sign and we know the vehicle weren't there, yes, they're being penalized. So
right.
we always carry out our work.
All right, so if you have any concerns or questions for Sergeant Henry, you can do so now. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning.
Good
Yes,
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, I'm Sergeant Henry.
Good morning.
Yeah. My question is it an offense for persons, civilians or otherwise, to put down like blocks, shades, anything on the roadside to get parking?
Yes, it's an offense, sir. The only person can put signs or anything in the road for persons not to park is the police officers. Remember, we are governed by the licensing authority, which is the Commissioner of Police, and we fall under him. So no civilian can put nothing there. It's an offense. And when that is being done, we take up the stuff them.
Other question. Suppose I go to park and there are those stuff there in the road and I move him and park. Would I have committed an offense?
No, you didn't commit an offense, sir.
Okay,
Because there wasn't placed there by the police officers.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your call. I know that caller, so I would say this to you. My advice to you in a situation like that,
Call the police.
call the police. Do not take matters into your own hand. Do not go and start a confrontation that can end badly. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning, the queue, and good morning, officer.
Good morning.
Looking at the parking space, people ain't really gonna parking space in town. But at Bastia High School, the old Bastia High School, you all need to clean up there and make a parking spot that people could get. Because when people got to pay every month, every year, the tax for the vehicle, you ain't get you good money. Because to set the park nowhere, but you got to just pay every minute for the license. And looking at the people park up good, that you all could get, not you all can't get a summons. And take care.
Thank you, Carlo.
Any response? Question for you. As it relates to the Bastia High School, that suggestion was made or have been made so many times. What's the status of the Bastia High School? Is it public or is it private? Can authorities just go in there and say, hey, we're going to make it a parking space, or is there someone you have to speak to?
It's closed. The gate is secured. So it's someone you have to talk to. You can't just go in there and park.
Okay.
I know when they used to have functions before, like when they used to have music fest and them things, it used to be accessible. But for time now, I haven't seen it because the grass overgrown. So you have to go cut the grass and them things. But once ago, they used to have parking in there, but I don't know.
You don't know who's responsible?
No.
All right. Well, obviously, it's not public.
No, it's not.
Okay. 465-2555. If you have a question or concern, need some water. If you have a question or a concern you want to raise right now, you can do so with Sergeant Henry, who is in the studio. Today, we have cricket at the park, so parking restrictions are in place right now. If you like, you can reiterate that for those who missed it.
Okay, the road closures and one way. Lozak Road, east to west. We know it's a one way all the time. East Park Range flow north to south. The street north of NHC between East Park Range and Wellington Road, eastward only, and Victoria Road, south to north. Those are the one-ways. Parking restriction on the eastern side of Victoria Road and on the western side of East Park Range. No parking will be permitted there. And also on Lozak Road between East Park Range and Burt Street. As I said, the street before the station. No parking will be allowed there, only for VIP personnel.
Okay. All right, so Sergeant Henry, so we're going to have an early one today. We don't have any more calls, so I'm not going to waste any more of your time. All right? So I know it's going to be a busy day for you today and tomorrow and as for the next coming days.
And then after that, we have CPL from the 31st to the 4th of September.
Yep,
So-
yep. Cricket.
There's only 2 days between and then back to it again.
Thanks for being here, and thanks
You're
for sharing the
welcome.
information, and do have a good day today.
Thank you and same to you.
All right, man. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We're going to take a break, and we will be back as we get ready for our 9 o'clock report coming up in just a bit.
In case you don't know us, you're just twisting the dial away and managed to bump into us. This is ZI.